I don't know.
Our next speaker, I met in Fakir in his office when he allowed us, a group that he didn't even know, to use his conference room for a Constitution class. I met him later when we talked, and he said, "Rick, I have something to tell you, and you're going to think that I wear a tinfoil hat after I'm done." We talked about Agenda 21 and sustainable development. And sure enough, I knew the guy had a tinfoil hat somewhere in his office. But I went home, studied it, came back and said, you know, we need to do something about this. And so we did. And at the conference that we had about Agenda 21, Sustainable Development in Northern Virginia, I actually gave him a tinfoil hat that he has now. So I hope all of you, if you haven't heard of Tom DeWeese, look him up. He's been working on property rights issues for almost 20 years. Tom DeWeese.
Thank you, Rick. I've been noticing lately that some of the pieces of tinfoil are falling off that hat because we're getting it out into the mainstream, and I thank the Tea Party for that. It wouldn't happen if it wasn't for the Tea Party. As Rick said, I've been fighting this issue for more than 30 years. Way before Agenda 21, we saw what was coming. I have been with property owners, I've been with timber people, I've been with ranchers who are in absolute tears out in the West over what was happening to their land, what was happening to their farms as government got stronger and stronger and stronger in taking away their rights. I've seen whole towns die. I've seen whole industries die because of these programs. And I want to tell you, the enemy that you face isn't necessarily legislators, those making the government. The enemy you face are called stakeholder councils, non-governmental organizations, NGOs. These are the stormtroopers that are bringing it from the international level down to your backyard. The very same people who wrote it on an international level are the same people who went into the federal government and they wrote all kinds of grant programs, and those grant programs come with strings attached. Then they go into your state legislature and they get them to pass regulations that say that your local governments have to do comprehensive development plans. Then they go into the local government, the same NGOs from the top down, go into your local government and say, oh, you got to do this comprehensive development plan. I can help you. I know where there's money available, and we can even help you write the legislation. They're the ones that have done it. And what's happening is that your local government officials are giving up their appropriate positions in government. And it's these guys behind the screens are writing this. They're attacking. It's not about environmental protection. It's not about conservation. It's about control. And what's happening now? Martha is a poster child for everything they say they believe in. Local farms, organic farms, you know, everything they say, that's what she does. Obviously, that's not what they want. What they want is control. Government is out of the cage, and we've got to put it back. And that's what this is all about. And those guys who are fighting this bill, are telling you, oh, we're good conservatives. We believe that this is hurting local government's ability to put this stuff in place. Put local zoning. Absolutely not. What they're doing is they are working to control everything that happens in that county. We need to put government back in its cage. That's what this bill is a good start for, and that's what we need to go up and support. Thank you very much.
NGO got to go. Got to go. NGO 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 got to go. Our last speaker today is Martha Bonetto.